It's really about delivering convenience to the consumer. So if you want to authenticate with your voice, you can, or you can swipe your finger on a sensor, or you can take a selfie and authenticate with your face.
Which of those is the most secure?
Each of the face and voice are the most prevalent, and fingerprint is right in the running with the three. So,
but ultimately, you're turning my fingerprint, I imagine, and whatever, and my eye and everything else, into a string of numbers.
Exactly. It's
right?
a mathematical representation of numbers.
Okay. So how many numbers are part of that?
Well, it's really, if you look at a selfie, it's the structure of your face. So there's a large series of numbers that make up the math behind that.
What about if your face changes? What if you're...
The beauty of it is, as you age, your face actually becomes more defined and it becomes more accurate.
What about when you're pregnant?
The technology...
You know what he's talking, you mean wrinkles? Huh?
Smile
you can
lines.
say it. Yeah, smile lines.
But I guess where I'm going with this is if ultimately this is all getting represented digitally in terms of ones and O's or a series of numbers, isn't that stealable as anything else?
Yeah, so the biometrics are a mathematical representation of numbers, but they're really just a jumble of numbers that can't be reversed into the original biometric.
What do you mean by that?
You can't take the series of numbers that are encrypted and turn them back into the facial image.
What about identical twins?
It's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So identical twins would have the same facial structure, and you would, if you were an identical twin who wanted to impersonate your twin, you would also have to steal their device because that forms a unique key. And then if I was identical twin suspicious of that, I would authenticate with my face or fingerprint because those are both unique.
Well, you better. Did you see the other? There are evil twins. And, I mean, many times there's a good twin and an evil twin.
But once you,
Sorkin, just one more thing.
Sure.
Like, my kids, when they do, they say, "Who are you?" And they get, like, they're almost indistinguishable when you do that program where they look. I'm just wondering, a selfie is that accurate?
It is.
Really?
Yep. We use the same technology to secure nations' borders, so the standard is very high. And we've been under...
For nations that secure their borders.
Yes.
You have to find one of those first.
But once you lose, can you lose your password is my point.
Can you lose your...
Not lose like you forget your password, but the idea that if there's a massive hack attack, isn't this code going to be living somewhere that they're going to match against? So let's say I'm on Target's website, and at some point I authenticated with my face. They now have my face. Once the hackers get the code of my face, and they just type that in instead of, right? Or not?
Well, passwords certainly can be compromised like that, but biometrics are stored as a mathematical representation.
What's the best? Is Retina better than, is Retina the absolute gold standard?
Well, what we do is we use a standard mobile device, and within that device you have a microphone which you can use for voice, a camera which you can use for face,
So use all
or
of
a
them.
fingerprint sensor, yes. The cameras on phones today aren't able to look at retinas,
Okay.
so that would take a special device.
But you would do more than one.
How far are we away from not using passwords at all?
Very close. You'll see the innovative companies this year roll out major deployments of biometric-based systems. Innovators like MasterCard is doing it in the world of payments. USAA, which is the branch that serves, or the business that serves military families, rolled it out in 2015. They already have 2 million plus members authenticating using biometrics.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.